Welcome to Lit with Ernest, where we dive into the lives and works of influential figures in literature. Today, we're exploring the remarkable life and legacy of Thomas Jefferson, a man who embodied the spirit of the Enlightenment and left an indelible mark on American literature. Jefferson was born in 1743 in Shadwell, Virginia, to a family of planters. His father, Peter Jefferson, was a surveyor and mapmaker, which would later influence Thomas's own interest in geography and exploration. As a young boy, Jefferson was fascinated by books and learning, and his parents encouraged his curiosity. He attended the College of William and Mary, where he studied literature, philosophy, and law. One of the most significant influences on Jefferson's thinking was the Enlightenment, which emphasized reason, individualism, and intellectual freedom. He devoured the works of thinkers like John Locke, Isaac Newton, and Voltaire, and became convinced that education and critical thinking were essential for a healthy democracy. This passion for learning would stay with him throughout his life and shape his contributions to American literature. Jefferson's literary output was staggering. He wrote extensively on politics, philosophy, and science, producing works like the Declaration of Independence, Notes on the State of Virginia, and the autobiography of Thomas Jefferson. His writing style was characterized by elegance, simplicity, and a commitment to clarity, which made complex ideas accessible to a broad audience. One of the most famous examples of Jefferson's literary skill is the Declaration of Independence, which he drafted in 1776. This document not only declared America's independence from Britain, but also articulated a vision of individual rights, democracy, and self-governance that would shape American politics for centuries to come. The Declaration's emphasis on life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness has become an iconic phrase in American culture, symbolizing the country's commitment to freedom and human dignity. Jefferson's love of books and learning also led him to found the University of Virginia, which he designed as a place where students could explore the arts, sciences, and humanities. He believed that education was essential for a healthy democracy, and that it should be available to all citizens, regardless of their background or social class. Despite his many achievements, Jefferson's legacy is also marked by controversy and contradiction. He owned slaves throughout his life, which has led to ongoing debates about his moral character and the hypocrisy of his views on freedom and equality. However, it's essential to understand that Jefferson was a product of his time, shaped by the social and cultural norms of 18th century Virginia. Jefferson's influence on American literature is still felt today. Writers like Ralph Waldo Emerson, Henry David Thoreau, and Walt Whitman were all inspired by his emphasis on individualism, self-reliance, and the pursuit of happiness. His commitment to intellectual freedom and critical thinking has shaped American literary identity, encouraging writers to explore new ideas, challenge established norms, and push the boundaries of creative expression. As we reflect on Thomas Jefferson's life and work, it's clear that he was a complex figure, full of contradictions and paradoxes. He was a man of great intellect and curiosity, but also a product of his time, with all the attendant flaws and biases. And yet, despite these limitations, his legacy continues to inspire us today. Like this episode, if it hit true. Share it if you respect honest talk about authors. Subscribe because we'll do this again. Until our next chapter, remember, good literature, like good living, demands both courage and attention. This is Ernest, signing off.